Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day. We've got some clouds in the sky today, so whether that means there's potential rain, I don't know. We're here for the cards though, so I'm rosboundy psychic medium bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread. And it is Monday, the 24th of March. Wow, doesn't the year go fast, which it did last year and the year before and the year before. Make the most of the time that we have in the present right now. Okay, let's go across to the cards. Here we go. Ooh, I forgot I haven't got my Apple Pencil, so we've got the letter opener. What we've got, Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, the expanded edition. As usual, the beautiful cards that we have in the spread are the stars in the home space, we've got the mice in the workspace, and it is the heart as the theme for the day today. We've had the heart being present quite a bit lately, and we have our owl card. So let's read that. Can't read it from that distance. Really got to bring it up to the camera, don't we? So being unique is better than being perfect. I see our perfection is in our being unique. So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? The depth of the eyes when you see owls is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so there we go with the owl. I shall zoom into the three cards we're reading. Position them there so we can see them. And with our heart card, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? The three layers are the most immediate. So we have the central heart, that is the red one, with a gorgeous, well, it's like a filigree pattern, isn't it? That doesn't quite make a heart in itself, so I'll still consider it the first shape of the heart is this one, the red one that's the outside of this. And it touches on a point where the second heart starts, the shape of the inner edge of the swans' necks as they meet in that beautiful kiss, and the torso, the neck. I don't know where the neck goes into the torso anyway, the body, and the third one being the outer. Even though it doesn't go down to meet into a heart shape, we know it's making that heart shape. So we've got that triune, that triple aspect of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, like what we have as the solid, the air, the liquid of water. We've got it in the different states. We've got all the different states. I feel what it's doing is encompassing all the different states and possibilities of the heart in our life today. And it comes to that beautiful point that is the center, almost the center of the card itself. It is touching on all points of these three being together, shining that gorgeous glowing light. It's like it's almost golden in itself, pure white, how deep it goes to source, because the source is love. And that's where this emanates from and can be brought out to us. And we are the ones who are living and expressing this love in our day today, in whatever form and whatever way that's going to be meaningful for you, okay? And for those around you, don't forget, it touches the 2 points. We need to have that is the source and that is the receiver. You know, the giver, receiver, giver. All of everything that we have in this existence, in this experience of life that we have, is being observed by us, as in our individuality, our understanding, as our uniqueness, and we are giving that understanding in the way that we be, in how we are behaving in our actions, the things that we do, the caring that we give, and that is also being received by us from others. It is that flow, that is the flow of love into our day, into our hearts, giving out and receiving. Okay, now we go on to what is the home space, and we've got the stars. Now we had the stars, was it yesterday or Saturday? and it's the wishes come true. I like the depiction of this stars card because it's got that is the natal chart wheel, that wheel that is the astrology, that is part of how eons ago a branch of humans with wonderful brains were observing the stars, and they noticed the patterns, and they noticed and knew and touched on it and understood the energies and vibrations and mapping how the stars and the planets were in the sky. This is many centuries ago, and it's still moving through our lives today in our understandings with the zodiac wheels that can then be part of our natal chart in astrology. And this is the background of what this star is, the shining star that is this card. We've got all the, many, many millions, billions, and whatever of others, trillions of other stars with the focus gradually coming into this one. At any point in time in our day, there will be a shift of these stars and the planets. The alignments continually change. The one guarantee is that the energies are changing all the time. And isn't it wonderful to have this map of how that is working for us energetically within our space, within our family, with our home? We are our first home. This body is my home. Then we move into where we put ourselves in our existence of the environment we live in. Okay, so I live in the four walls of my home that creates my family in whatever form that is, whether it's with a partner, whether we have children, whether there's grandchildren, aunties, uncles, all of that come into that is our personal space, our home. And that is involving and being involved with what is our stars. They're part of that, it is all in the stars. And with those alignments that are out there somewhere, the planets and the stars. It's a very interesting study, doing astrology. I haven't done it in depth. I haven't delved right in completely, but I do understand a lot of it enough that I understand the importance of listening to our energies, feeling and touching into our energies, and knowing where those influences might be for our day to be able to help and understand why we might feel how we do, why we have some emotional stuff going on. And also being able to use the stars, the wishing upon a star, knowing that they do have some hint of what might be in front of us, of what might be the influence right now, because they can show us predictability as well, if we look forward into what our map might be showing us. So treating it as a map, we can see the way forward in a lot of instances using our astrology, using our intuition, because it is all connected. And this is personal. It is to do with each and every one of us individually, because no two are ever going to be exactly the same. We are unique, as the Our Wisdom showed us. Okay, and I'll go pop into the comments because they're coming in now. Good morning from Corinna. It's lovely to see you, Corinna. Took a while for Facebook to do the notifications, I think. Very finicky it is, isn't it? And we've got Kerry Ann as well. So good morning, Ros and all. So thanks, Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here this morning. And we have Sandra here as well. So we might experience some mischievousness, shenanigans, and spontaneity, spontaneous. Yeah, it's okay as long as it's done in fun. Yes, absolutely. I do believe that everything we need to be doing is from our loving hearts and with that caring aspect, not to be nasty and etc. I mean, our prime... What is unconditional love? How can we actually do things that are not the things that, anyway, I'm not even going to delve into that aspect, because I think we do need to have fun, and be it in a loving way with each other, so that it really is a joy. And we can be grateful for having our friends around. Family can be friends. They don't have to be enemies. And yes, families can have that too. It's lovely to be able to have. Oh, the word's gone. Yep, something went. It came and went. This is where we do really need to have that speed of understanding sometimes, and just trust that what Spirit is showing us, it is there. We don't have to grab hold and hold it and clutch. It is there, and trust that all things are as they are meant to be. Oh, goodness. I love this one, because when you said fun there, Sandra, it does bring in this mice card. I think this mice card is a great depiction, because they are having fun. They're scooting around, gorging themselves on food, playfully having fun with anything that they can swing on and climb around. Here's this one on the coffee pot. This one swinging on his last thread, or almost last thread, probably about to fall down. And I think it's so cute and it's fun. We've got this in the workspace, so put it in that context of being able to have plenty and share. The card itself does have a meaning of thievery and sneakiness and stealing, and yes, the shenanigans, as you mentioned there, Sandra, the being trickery, that type of thing. Not asking for permission to do things, or take things, or really having some fun. I love it. I really do like the mice card, regardless of how the traditional Lenormand does bring it into being not the most favourable card, because there could be someone in your environment that is stealing from you, or manipulating things behind your back and that type of thing. Like you said, shenanigans and mischievousness. And I think but it's just so much fun. It really is so much fun in this card, I feel, the way it's depicted. Trust your instincts in what you're feeling in your workspace. If you feel that someone's not being completely honest, and you feel something's going on behind your back, that type of thing, trust your instincts. Ask questions, because most of the time when people are confronted with that type of thing, you get to find out. You've got to ask the questions. But have fun doing it, not in a nasty way. Understand that they may be coming from a place and space that you don't know what's going on in whatever their life experience is, and they need to learn a lesson of being caught. You need to learn a lesson of understanding that not all things seem as they are on the surface, that not all people feel or do as you do, because none of us understand in exactly the same way. Whether we're presented with exactly the same situation sitting in front of us, every single person there will have a different understanding and perspective on what happens, what is happening, and what they see. Okay, so tap into that. That is your heartfelt, the giving of what is the understanding and the love that you have for what you do in your work, for the people that you work with. See it as in the perspective of unconditional love, and that in itself gives caring and also helping. Well, for me, it does. You do want to help where you can, but it's also not doing for others what they should be doing properly for themselves as well, what is part of their job. Okay, task on hand, all that sort of thing. But it's going to be fun. I do feel it's fun. Okay, so with all of that, we've got that overarching love today, and really tapping into what is in our stars and what it is meant to be. Okay, and sussing out, just feeling that energy around you as you're working, and bringing in your loving aspect, that unconditional love, as part of it, so that you can see the bigger picture, but also how is best to be part of that, to help out if needed. If it's not, and there needs to be some sort of a showing the way without doing for others what they meant to be doing. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with this today, and I just love the heart card being our theme. Wonderful, wonderful. So on that note, loving it. Just going to see, yes, 16:28. I've been on for 16 minutes 28. I'm trying to keep them to 15 minutes at least under that. So I will be bringing them back a little bit to that point. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. It was only the tiniest touch late this morning, but I know I'm feeling that Facebook hasn't been putting their notifications out very well. I know a friend of mine says she doesn't get them anymore. So have a look at your settings if you need to. And there you go, Sandra. It's so true. Laughing and skipping helps everyone lighten up, doesn't it? And even smiling, moving the muscles in a different way so that, a frown, you can't smile and frown at the same time. And even if you're moving your muscles, even if you don't feel like it, you do eventually feel better just by having a smile on your face. Yeah, it's not quite the fake it till you make it, but it is that feeling of shift the perspective, just like that. You can just move your body just a little bit and you feel the shift in the energy. That's what I do anyway. Thank you from Corinna. Lovely, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Just going to pop up the website there just as a reminder for those that would like to have more detailed and personalised readings. It certainly is. I'm available through the day today. The Sea of Stars, well, I do still log in. I'm not sure whether that's active at the moment. I know they were having a bit of an issue with the website, but it could be. Oh, I like that wink. Ah. Thanks, Sandra. You are so playful. Love you. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. And I keep going over the time I'm trying to stay under, but look, we'll get there. We'll get there. Keep being the best you, and I will see you tomorrow. Be a bit earlier because it is a volunteer day, Tuesday and Wednesdays. Thank you so much. Namaste.